Hey, peace and blessings to everybody out there. I go by the name of Tril Kaz. I am a new member to Minister Jew's group, so I'm excited to be here. Really happy to be here. I've been following Minister Jew for a long time though. I purchased many of his techniques throughout the years, and I can tell you that they work if you work them. Long story short though, I talked to Minister Jew yesterday on the phone, and I had a testimonial for him. So I will break it down for you guys as quickly as I can. It's a long story, but I'm going to condense it as much as I possibly can. So starting in November of 2022, I started having some issues with my home in regards to paying a mortgage. I was the primary caregiver at the time for a very close family member of mine, so I was not working. My savings started going which way they would go without working, right? And eventually I had to put a forbearance on the home, which I was granted. I only did a 6-month forbearance because I thought I could shake back real quick. Longer story short, that forbearance ran out. I started getting letters about, hey, you need to start making these payments. And then eventually in December of 2023, I received a phone call stating that the home would be going into foreclosure. I didn't panic. I wasn't worried about it at the time. I just kept it moving because I had already been going through no payments for over a year. So as I'm trying to figure things out, I'm still doing the wishing well. I'm still doing my spiritual practices, praying, everything like that. Then I get a letter in February, which I did not open. I just wrote all is well on the letter, kept it moving. Got another letter starting in May, and I opened that letter, and it stated that, hey, we're going to be making a final judgment. We're going to go to the courts to get a final judgment. I called Minister Jew that day, and I asked him, like, yo, bro, do you have any techniques, anything that I could purchase off you to help me get through the situation? I explained it just the way I explained it to you guys. And he was so calm, so collected, and he told me, look, just rewrite whatever letter you got from them. Make sure you rewrite it to favor you. And that's exactly what I did. And the funny thing is, I had also done that in 2023. I heard Minister Jew say that years ago. So I did that in 2023. But when I spoke to him on the phone, it really sparked something. So I did it again. I actually emailed it to myself, so I had a hard copy at all times. And then I let it go. There was some money that I was supposed to be receiving, but it wasn't supposed to come for many years later, right? That's what I was told. So when I'm going through this whole process, I never thought of this money because I knew it would come later, or so I thought. Well, in August of 2024, I received a phone call that in August of 2024, I received a phone call that I will be receiving this money. I ended up receiving this money in October of 2024, and I paid my house off in full. Got out of foreclosure and paid the house off in full just 3 days before the judge was to make her final decision. So I hope that my story can inspire somebody out there, right? It doesn't matter what you're going through. You can get through it, and you will get through it. And I promise you, stick with Minister Jew, stick with the techniques, make sure you put them to work, make sure you practice them, and remember that you have that God-given ability within you, and that's what his gift is. His gift is not only putting these techniques together, right, and being able to translate scripture, but also to get all of us to recognize the power that God has given unto us. So much love to everybody. Peace and blessings.